Hi everyone, it is 34 degrees here in Virginia. It is a beautiful sunny day and I'm going to drive my BMW M6 Competition with the top down when I come back. I'll be back. Well, we're gonna go ahead and start the car, press the brake, press the start button. And did you hear that? Oh man, the BMW M6 sounds really good. Before you even go and start driving, you want to at least get some heat. You want to make sure the heat is aiming toward your hand, which is gonna be you know, your hand's gonna get cold. I like to aim it this way. I just leave the heat on. And the cool thing about the BMW M6, it comes with the seat warmer right here. This is a must. I put it at high setting and let it warm up a bit. And yeah, it's really nice. I love this car, and it's really sunny. Look at that, the sun is up, and this is a treat for me. 2 days after Christmas and we have this kind of weather. Here we go. Now we're gonna drive around and take the car to the freeway, and this is really exciting. The problem with the BMW M6 and rear-wheel drive, like my Corvette and this car, sometime when it hits the snow patch on the road, the rear tire will spin, and it is really scary. And it's really nice right now that I'm able to do this, especially when the weather is really nice. And the thing is, you want to enjoy your car, especially when you have a convertible, and you can't do it when the snow is really heavy. I really like the BMW M6 very much. It is such a relaxing drive, and right now the seat warmer really helps to regulate my temperature. Every time the sun is up, I just want to drive this car with the top down. I know some people will think that, you know, I'm crazy. Why he's driving in the cold weather at 36 now? It just went up 2 degrees. The temperature kept going up and down. It depends on the location. Near Stafford, Virginia is around 36, and then in Quantico is around 34. At the Quantico Marine Base, there are more trees over there. It is really cold, and it's gonna get colder as I'm going to go to the freeway. Some of you ask me, hey EJ, isn't that not safe driving around in a convertible during the pandemic? Actually, I don't have anybody near me right now. With 630 horsepower, it's really easy for you to social distance if a car gets too close to you. Like right now, I'm trying to social distance. Yeah, we're going to the freeway right now, and I'm just gonna enjoy this car. Oh my god. Woo! I love the BMW M6. It has such a pickup speed, and I'm really enjoying it. Oh my god. It's not too bad. As long as you have your hat on, it's actually a pretty nice car to drive. There are a lot of road noise. It's just a typical of a sports car, but you'll be fine. Yeah, I have the seat warmer. The seat warmer actually make a huge difference. I don't think I can do it without the seat warmer, because the seat warmer really helps regulate the body temperature. This car is super fun to drive, and you don't have to go crazy in it. It is really cold. Yeah, if you don't have your jacket, it is super cold. It is such a fun car to drive right now. I'm surprised that there are a lot of people on the road. Oh my goodness, this is just so much fun. Think about the M6. You have to really focus when you drive it. It's not a car that you can underestimate. With so much horsepower, you have to really focus in whatever it is you're doing when you drive. It's just such a fun car to drive. Yeah, I'm really happy. The thing about this car, when you have a sports car like this, you have to warm it up once in a while or the battery is gonna be dead. In the winter time, if you have to park the car in the garage for 3 to 4 months, you gotta have a trickle charger or some kind of battery recharger. Or when you want to start the car will be dead because the battery is not being charged for the whole entire 3 to 4 months. So you do need a trickle charger in your garage or some kind of battery recharger. I have a battery recharger in my garage, so once in a while I just plug it into my car and recharge the car. It is really, really cold right now. Yeah, this is actually a fun car. I just want to take it for a spin when the sun is up, just for fun. Yeah, what's the point, right, of owning a convertible sports car if you cannot drive it? Once in a while, especially when the weather is nice. Yeah, the purpose of having this car is to enjoy it, not to keep it all the time in the garage. But sometimes it's just not safe to drive it. Yeah, some of you ask me, is it safe? No, it's not safe driving a super car like this, super fast car with a real wheel drive on the snow. Especially if you hit a patch of black ice, it's just gonna be a disaster. I remember when I was in my Corvette C6, I hit like a wet road and the tail was spinning all over the place. Can you underestimate BMW M6? Just like I said, no, you can't. Like right now, I can see like patch up black ice. It is really cold right now. Yeah, the seat warmer really helped. I don't think I could do it very long without the seat warmer because it is really, really cold. The thing about driving super fast cars with real wheel drive, you cannot underestimate it because the cars, they have a lot of horsepower and it's easily for people to get into accident. If you've seen like Corvette crash, Ferrari crash, Hellcat crash, even BMW crash. Yeah, Mustang is the one that is really famous on YouTube. It's just the Mustang has a lot of horsepower and it's real wheel drive, and a lot of people forget about that one and they try to drive the car too fast and they ended up like tail spinning like crazy and losing control. Yeah, the same thing can happen with your BMW if you underestimate it. One of the worst mistakes that people ever do when they drive a super fast car like the BMW M6, M5, Corvette, Ferrari, Hellcat, or even Mustang, GT500 for example. I think that car is really dangerous. I own a Mustang before. Yeah, I couldn't underestimate the Mustang. It has too much horsepower and it was really hard to control. I'm just happy that, you know, I own this car. Compared to the Mustang, the BMW M6 is actually a lot more controllable. Is it comfortable to drive a long distance in the cold like this? This is my opinion, okay? Some of you probably okay with the cold weather, but for me it is too cold. At 25 to 35 degrees outside, with your top down, it is cold. The cool thing about this convertible, it protects my face. My face doesn't feel cold. Even my lips doesn't feel cold. It is such an aerodynamic. It moves the wind all around the car, and it protects my face, which is, you know, the most important part of the body when you drive a convertible. You don't want your face to be hit by the wind, because the wind is the one that makes the weather really cold. Yeah, this is actually really fun. I really enjoy this. Really enjoy this. Yeah, for some of you who wants to buy BMW M6 convertible or cabriolet, can you drive it in the cold weather? Yeah, you can, as long as there isn't much snow on the ground. Some of you try to change it to winter tire, but I won't do it if I were you. It's just the salt on the road will ruin your car. If there are ice on the road. For those of you who wants to buy a BMW M6, you probably wonder, can I drive the car in the cold? Yes, you can drive it in the cold, as long as the weather is sunny and it's cold and there is no snow or ice on the road. If there is ice and snow on the road, I think it's really risky. Plus, when there is ice and snow on the road, they tend to salt the road, and the salt from the salt truck, they are very corrosive. It's just not good for your performance car. It's gonna start rusting your BMW M6, which I won't do it. If you have like $130,000 car, I don't think you want to ruin it by, you know, putting salt all over your car. And this car is an expensive car, and the repair will be astronomical when you have rust in your car. Can you still drive it? Yeah, you can. Like right now, there is no salt. I don't see any salt on the road, and there is no ice and snow. And the thing with real wheel drive, let me tell you, when I had my Corvette C6, I hit a wet patch, okay, just a wet patch on the road, and the car almost got me into an accident. I was, you know, the tail was spinning like crazy. It's just because it's the nature of real wheel drive, especially if you have summer tire on your performance car. Usually performance car like this, we have like a summer high performance tire. They really perform poorly in the winter time. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this drive. Another question that some of you ask me, hey EJ, is the BMW practical? Well, not as practical as my Porsche Cayenne Turbo. This is a fun car. This is a sports car. It's not meant to be like a practical daily drive. If you want practical, go with Porsche Cayenne. I really miss my Porsche Cayenne in terms of practicality, not reliability. But the Porsche Cayenne Turbo that I had, it has 500 horsepower, all-wheel drive. Even during winter time, I had winter tires on. The Cayenne performs flawlessly, and I was really happy with the Cayenne. With the BMW M6, when I bought a Dyson vacuum cleaner yesterday, that box barely fit in the trunk. You can't really put much in the trunk. So this car is not too practical for daily drive. That's my opinion, okay? Some of you drive it daily, fine. But compared to the Porsche Cayenne Turbo, this is not a practical car to own if you want a daily drive. Buy an M5. M5 has 4 doors and bigger trunk space, I think. So yeah, so that was fun drive. while I'm home now. So that's how it feels like to drive around in the BMW M6 convertible with the top down. It is still cold. For a long drive, I think I'm gonna keep the top up, but you can drive the car as long as there is no snow or ice on the road. Again, you don't want to ruin your $137,000 car with the salt that's gonna ruin and rust your undercarriage. You don't want to do that. So yeah, when the sun is up and the road is clear and there is no ice and snow, yeah, you can drive it. Some of you ask me, hey, can I put winter tire? Yeah, you can, but the thing is, do you really want to ruin your car? I don't. I drive it once in a while. As soon as the weather is nice like this, yeah, you can drive it. But when it is snowing and icy, I don't think it is a good idea to drive it. Yeah, have another car. I have like 4 cars. Like right here, I actually have my, you know, cheap Toyota Corolla right there that I drive in the winter time. You don't want to use your luxury cars, you know, for the winter time. The thing is, it is expensive when you have to do repair on the undercarriage, and parts are not cheap for this car. If you see my Jaguar XJR subframe, it was rusted and until it finally broke. So can you imagine how much it's gonna cost you if parts are rusted on your BMW M6? Yeah, I don't want to risk that one. So anyway, yeah, that was really fun. Is it comfortable to drive it for a long distance in the winter when it's cold? It was really cold. Even with jacket, you probably want to have a thicker jacket than this tactical 511 jacket. For a short drive, Sunday drive like I did, it was okay. The thing was actually, it was fun, and the car was really good. It's just like driving in the fall, and I'm really thankful that the sun is up today and the weather is super nice, and yeah, I'm really happy right now. So that's how it feels like to drive the BMW M6 convertible in the winter time. So anyway, yeah, just be careful, guys. The thing was, I saw some patches of black ice, and that is really dangerous. If you don't know what black ice is a patch of water that is frozen, and it looks black on the road. It looks like a wet spot, and if you hit that thing with a rear-wheel drive, your car is gonna spin out of control. Even a 4-wheel drive can get into an accident. Okay, I've seen Toyota RAV4 hit a patch of black ice and went straight to the highway divider. It is a dangerous stuff, so make sure pay attention when you drive it. The thing is, it's not a good idea not to pay attention, to underestimate this kind of power in the BMW M6. So yeah, just be safe out there when you drive in the winter time, because the road temperature is really cold and water becomes frozen. It's like thin layer of ice. If you hit that thing, I can guarantee you will spin out of control and get into an accident. Just be aware when you drive. Don't underestimate this car. This car has a lot of power. I mean, 630 horsepower is a lot of power. Okay, anyway, love you guys. Make sure like this video, and thank you again for watching. Love you guys. Bye.